Hello everybody, it's Phantom Claw here, and I'm going to do another reaction video today. With this reaction video being 5 Unsolved Mysteries Caught on Tape. Now this is by Nuke's Top 5, and the link to the original video will be in the description box down below. And this might be this might be the first reaction video where I might not cut out something. Unless I do cut the last one, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's dive on into the reaction video anyway. Okay, here we go.
The top 5 mysterious unsolved cases. Jackie Sutton. In late October 2015,
okay, I'm not gonna lie. When he said Jackie Sutton, for a moment I thought I think I misheard what he said with the last name, because I nearly thought he said something different, and I don't want to say what it is because it is kind of rude.
Seasoned British journalist Jackie Sutton arrived at a Turkish airport to catch her connecting flight to Iraq, where she'd been working with the free speech organization IWPR. Hours later, she was...
Wait, what? What did I say? The IWP stands for Institute for War and Peace Reporting.
Hours later, she was found dead in an airport restroom. Reportedly, Jackie Sutton had committed suicide, hanging herself using one of her own shoelaces. Now, here's where things get even stranger. Earlier reports by the Turkish media stated that Jackie Sutton had become very upset after missing her flight to Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new ticket. However, later reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards. Even more suspicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't she have enough money to get herself like another ticket or something? Because like just because you missed one flight doesn't mean that you wouldn't be able to not get another flight. Plus, if she was short on cash, then wouldn't she have enough change in cash to go to a payphone and call for one of her friends or family members to help her out there? Because that's what I would have done. I would have called I would have called a family member or a friend if they could help me out. You don't need to kill yourself for something like that.
Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport. Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before committing suicide. So is Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister?
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Let me know what you think in the comments below.
That's definitely suspicious.
Largeman Tank. Largeman Tank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Tank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum. Because of the ear injury, Largeman Tank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends.
Oh wait, I think I remember hearing about this. Didn't he by some chance wasn't he caught seen at an airport or something, like running away from something or someone?
He rented a room in a hostel in a poor area of Varna, Bulgaria, determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany. However, that same night, Largeman Tank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards. Even later that same night, Largeman Tank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him, and that he was hiding. 2 hours later, Largeman Tank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport.
Here comes a man in black.
On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is the same one.
Later, he is seen
I thought
from the airport.
Yep, there he goes.
Leaving his luggage behind.
Yeah, I thought I recognized this one. I remember seeing this in in another countdown video, like before I started doing reaction videos.
Eyewitnesses say that Largeman Tank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods. To this day, Largeman Tank has never been found. His family asked that anyone with any info as to his current location contact them via their website or Facebook page.
Oh,
Brian
hopefully that dude Lars is doing okay because clearly something really fishy had happened to cause him to act like that. Because there's no way anybody would do something like that unless something really suspicious has happened.
Schaefer. One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaefer, an Ohio State medical student. On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaefer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, an upstairs bar at Ohio State's South Campus.
Okay,
Brian
that's a
can be seen
weird name
arriving at the bar with his two
for the
friends.
place.
They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaefer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, talking to two girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaefer was never seen again. Security cameras covering the only exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaefer ever leaving. The only possible other exit would have been through an area of the bar that was under heavy construction at the time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaefer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaefer ever leaving the bar. It's almost as...
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't there be like more security cameras around? Because like, surely there's gonna be one of those security cameras would have noticed him leaving if he had gone away. That's just really fishy.
as if Brian Schaefer disappeared into thin air in the middle of a crowded bar.
Alan, Jill,
Alan Gill.
yeah.
On the evening of February 23rd, 2014, Alan Gill
For a moment, I was gonna say, did I pronounce his last name correctly? And apparently, I did.
took a strange trip through Cornwall, England. Captured by surveillance
Yeah, I got
cameras,
trouble
Gill spent his
pronouncing
evening
names
wandering the
sometimes.
streets of several different cities for hours. He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Nuke, then back to Perranporth. No one
Stress enough, I've always wanted to travel from Norfolk to Cornwall because I've wanted to go to the Ancient Ram Inn because I will admit the Ancient Ram Inn sounds interesting. In case you don't know, it's this place here in the UK that's near Cornwall, I think, or in Cornwall, and it's basically supposed to be like a really haunted inn that was built upon a pagan burial ground or something like that. And there's a load of paranormal nonsense that goes around there. And yeah, you'd be surprised at some of the paranormal stuff that goes on there. But I suggest you look up Ancient Ram Inn if you want to know more about it.
knows why Alan Gill took this strange trip, or what he was doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night. The next morning, the dead body of Alan Gill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach. Gill was naked except for one sock and one shoe. But the story
Okay, that's
gets
just
even
weird.
stranger. Alan Gill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones. Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with
Why was
95
someone strip him
British
butt
pounds
naked for,
on his
except
bank
for
cards, credit cards,
except
and
for
ID
him
were
having
missing.
socks still?
However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture: Alan Gill as a child. Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Gill had been wearing on the night of his death. Initially, Alan Gill's death was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy
If that was a
revealed
suicide,
multiple
then
unexplained injuries to Alan Gill's right hand, chest, and head.
yeah,
Police ruled the death as
I was gonna say if he committed suicide, then why on earth would he? Then why would he have a different coat to what he normally has? Because you won't have a different coat on if you're gonna. Because you won't put on a different coat. Hell no.
suspicious. The case still remains unsolved, and no one knows exactly what happened to Alan Gill.
Well, yeah. I decided to cut the last one. If you want to watch the original video in its entirety, the link to the original video will be in the description box down below, and it will take you to this video on Nuke's Top 5 channel. And until next time, I hope you're not in. Until next time, goodbye for now. Oh, and if you got any suggestions for any videos, please let me know in the description box down below. Not description box. I mean in the comments down below. I'm gonna have to edit that. I might have to edit that out. But yeah, goodbye for now. See ya.